Welcome to In This Season podcast, where we unpack the most empowering conversations, have exclusive and inspirational interviews, and host special events. Join Tammy, some call her Butterfly, and explore life's purpose by learning how to embrace each season of your life with confidence, strength, and purpose. Whether you're blooming in the spring, or shining in the summer, or embracing change in the fall, or gracefully hibernating in the winter, get ready to be inspired. Join us right here on this season of In This Season podcast with your host, the Butterfly. It's time, no matter what season it is.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Welcome to In This Season podcast, where we unpack the most.
Welcome, and thank you guys for joining. Maybe just me today. Not sure. Brandon may tag on or log in just a few here. But it just may be me today for my beautiful people. So welcome, say good morning as you're coming in. This is Daily Motivations for African American Success, where we've been journaling through the book that was written by Kimbro, Daily Motivations for African American Success. This is our 257th day today. So we've been doing this. My book is a little weathered. I've asked for a new book. No one has sent it to me yet, but that's okay. That's okay. Little difficult to read sometimes, but I get through it. So happy Monday. Let me know again as you come in, say good morning so that we can feed these ducks on this beautiful Monday morning. Let's see. Great everything, everyone. Happy Monday. Miss Brenda Davis says, right back at you, Miss Brenda. Great everything to you for today and this week and the rest of this year and life. So I don't know if you were in, but Brandon may or may not be in this morning. He has a little difficulties going on right now, but he's going to try to jump in before we get off. So what I'm going to do is feed the ducks for the people, for myself. And then you guys feed it for yourselves. How about that? Pimpin' wearing you, or you win life wearing you. Y'all got your coffee this morning? Got mine ready. It's so good, so good. I went instant on y'all this morning. I didn't do all the things for the coffee. No grind. Just plain old instant. So, get you around, Miss Brenda. All right, y'all, let's jump into it. I'm not going to keep you guys long. So, let's get right into it. The barbecue has started. Why? Why have we been here for 257 days? What has come back for this food? What is Dennis Kimbro trying to tell us here? Daily Motivations for African American Success will help you focus on the thoughts, attitudes, and deeds that will lead you to the achievement of your true goals. In 365 short but powerful motivations, one for each day of the year, Dennis Kimbro, who is also the author of the popular Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, leads us to discover how to use the present moment and our own gifts to transcend labels, cultivate a positive attitude, become wise enough to know when to say yes and when to say no, and when to look inward for answers to life's challenges. Yeah, I felt that one this morning. When become wise enough to know when to say yes and when to say no, and to be okay with your no. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. And when to look inward for answers to life's challenges, which in my opinion is every time one comes before you. Go inward for your answers. Each motivation begins with words of wisdom from such distinguished and celebrated African Americans such as Malcolm X, Marion Wright Elderman, Whoopi Goldberg, Charlene Hunter Gout, Bill Cosby, Carl Rowan, and hundreds of others. This treasure trove of practical inspiration will give you fresh encouragement every day of the year, but What it teaches will last a lifetime. And Black Enterprise says that each affirmation in this valuable and thought provoking book takes only a few minutes to read, but it is worthy of more time for contemplation. So that is what we're doing here. That's why we're here. And that's why we're going to complete this 365-day journey. Big Mike says, good morning, everyone. Miss Brenda says, I've already drank my coffee, my cup of coffee, grooving with the ducks. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, let's jump right into it, you guys. Let me get me some light over here for my book. Wasn't planning on doing this morning, but it's all good. All right. Today's topic, and let me get these out, all of it, while we're doing this. A journey of 1,000 miles is our topic for today. And that is by an entrepreneur and philanthropist, Jay Bruce, is all that it says there. A journey of 1,000 miles. Our quote, man, you can't be tired. You haven't done anything yet or done a thing yet. Man, you can't be tired. You haven't done a thing yet. So our passage goes, it's interesting that people who have goals tend to live longer than people who don't. It's as if they extend their lives simply because they have something to do. For example, there are old ships that are beautifully maintained, still navigating the seas. They have weathered hundreds of storms and have successfully docked at 1,000 of ports. After each trip, these ships are better equipped to handle the next assignment. Goal-oriented people are like these vessels. They always have something to look forward to, and each goal successfully reached finds them better equipped to set the next goal. Each goal is a bit more demanding and fulfilling than the one before. So let me read that one again. I think I got crossed there. They always have something to look forward to, and each goal successfully reached finds them better equipped to set the next goal. Each goal is a bit more demanding and fulfilling than the one before. In a few years, they find themselves accomplishing with surprising ease goals that would have been impossible for them when they first began setting objectives. Years ago, during the Depression, a young man was hitchhiking around the country. He struck up a conversation with an older man who had offered him a ride. The older man asked him what his goal in life was. The young man replied that his greatest desire was to be a millionaire. Oh no, it isn't, the old man said. If that were me, you wouldn't be wasting your time bombing rides around the country. You would be hard at work trying to make your dream come true. Goals are important. When a person knows where he or she is going and is engaged in getting there, the most amazing coincidences begin to take place. When we know where we're going and are occupied on our journey, it seems as if all the forces, whatever they are, come to our aid. And by using these forces, we find our desires. Another goal is reached. In our affirmation, the purpose of life is a life of purpose. Today, I will develop a clear vision of what is important to me. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. Today, I will develop a clear vision of what is important to me. I feel like we've had this one a time or two over and over again because we've talked about goals. A journey of 1,000 miles, though, changes the meaning of it. And the quote, men or man, you can't be tired. You haven't done a thing yet. A journey of 1,000 miles, meaning the journey of your goals. To me, we're going to have to go many, 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 many miles. And we're going to wear down. If you are like the old man said here, he told the guy, if that were true, you wouldn't be wasting your time bombing rides around the country. You would be hard at work. So it tells us it's going to take some hard work unless you got old money in your life. And then sometimes it takes work to keep it, right? Unless it's old money or old, because this guy wanted to be a millionaire. I didn't used to want to be. And I think that came from things, how we were taught, to be rich, have money, was kind of a sin. Y'all remember that? Anybody else grew up thinking that? Well, now I want to be. And that just happened this year, right? And it's as clear as day to me that I will be. There's no doubt in my mind. And I want to be so that my cup will runneth over and my saucer too for other people. I want to be a blessing for people. And I want them to know that God blessed me for that reason, to be a blessing to them, right? A journey of 1,000 miles, y'all. You got to be willing to walk. You got to be willing to run sometimes, crawl, right? Cry sometimes your way through and out. And truth be told, this quote is right. We ain't did a thing yet. It says you haven't done a thing yet. Why? Because if you have not reached your goal, you have not. You have not did that thing yet. So again, this one goes back to goals. We've talked about that so many times, and hopefully you guys have your goals written down. You've written them down and you've made them plain so that when you go back, right, they're even plain to you. They refresh you. They give you new strength to run the extra miles that's needed often. So make your goals clear today. For you, what are your true goals? What are your true goals? And we talk about that when we talk about the reason we come and do this every day, right? It says daily motivations for African American success will help you focus on the thoughts, your attitude, and deeds that will lead you to the achievement of your true goals. So these daily passages that we come here together and review should help you, or should have, in these last 257 days, right? As it has changed my outlook on some of the things to be a millionaire, right? A billionaire, trillionaire, all that and some more, right? So my thoughts, what leads us there? How you think, right? Your attitude, every deed, right? Because it also tells us, and I can't read this part because it's gone, you guys, that it affects the innermost fiber of our being. I think something like that. It changes you. It changes your thoughts, right? How you respond. You do less reacting so that you can get to your goal, that you can clearly see and travel the journey for your true goal. Not mine, not Miss Brenda's, not Big Mike, and whomever else comes every day. Their lives are changing. I know my brother's life is. I see my brother changing before my eyes. More change, because he had already started the journey, but more change, right? Because he is on a journey of 1,000 miles. And he knows that when he takes one, He's got to be willing to take some more. He has a goal in mind of what he wants. I know Miss Brenda set a goal, and one of them that I know of, has succeeded, or very close to, Miss Brenda, if I remember right. So this is about, again, your goals, you guys. What will you do? Right? Do you have? It says the purpose of life, as I bring it to a close, is a life of purpose. And a life of purpose, I love, and I didn't touch on this, it gives you purpose to live, not just, I'll tell you what, to feed the ducks and not have the ducks feed you, right? For you to pimp, to wear the pimping, not pimping wear you, right? To do life, not allow life to do you. You're strong in who you are, where you're going, what you want out of life. You're not on the fence about it. It says the purpose of life is a life of purpose. Today, I will develop a clear vision of what's important to me. A few days ago, it's as clear as day, right? That's what Bo Jackson said that he would play again. Is it, and can you make today to a day where you develop a clear vision of what's important to you so that you know what to do to achieve your goal? Not mine, not anyone else's, your true goal. Big Mike, again, I think I read you in Big Mike, but he says, good morning, everyone. Monique says, good morning, everyone. Big Al Sal is back in the house with us. Alvin Williams Jr. says, good morning, my friend. Thank you guys for rocking with me today. I'm done. I'm out. I'm not going to wait for Brandon. I don't think he's going to make it in anyway. Miss Brenda says, I'm feeling 200% better since beginning my fitness and wellness journey. Right? So she's doing it. She's getting up. She is taking the journey of 1,000 miles every day that she gets up, right? And has purpose for her purpose, right? For her life. And again, this passage tells us that it's interesting that people who have goals tend to live longer than people who don't. It's as if they extend their lives simply because they have something to do. Do you have something to do today? Other than the same old thing, right? Unless it's working for you. But even when we do the same old thing, the farther we go on that journey, the more we have to do sometimes, right? Because we're getting closer. And don't we know, oftentimes when you're getting closer, life starts to happen. Life happens on you, people pop on you, right? So that's it, you guys. That's it. Run the journey of 1,000 miles every day. Because man, you can't be tired. It says you haven't done a thing yet. So get started. Suit up, boot up, get on your journey. Write the vision, make it plain. Today, know that the purpose of life is a life of purpose. But today, you will commit yourself to developing a clear vision of what's important to you and run your race. All right, let's feed these ducks on out of here. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go out, feed the ducks. Pimpin' wearing you, you wearing the ducks. Right? Life doing you or you doing life? You running the journey of 1,000 miles? Or are you sitting along the side? Just waiting. All right. Y'all go be great. Thank you, Brandon. We see you. Hope you feel better. Go feed them ducks.